Stays together. Just overstepping Danish Canaria on that front foot. He's not the captain. Oh, oh, Inzi. Well, the captain has got himself at mid-on there. We've seen better.
Runs down the hill for Collingwood. Think this will run all the way for 4. It's a short boundary to the leg side, and advantage of the slope takes it away. 28 overs gone, 127 for 3.
Pleasant piece of timing here from Collingwood as he gets a good stride in.
No third man. It was another poor delivery from Umar Gul, short and wide. And a risk-free stroke, really, for Paul Collingwood.
Well, runs are coming at a rate for England. Scoring rate is 4.75 per over. Attacking fields, of course.
Little short, little wide this time. It's put away very well. Nicely timed. Up the hill for 4.
Well, that's one thing on this wicket you can't do. You can't bowl width and short onto that very quick Collingwood. Thank you very much, he says.
Now that's what Paul Collingwood wants to do earlier in the over. Much better shot this time. Right out of the meat this time, and well timed, so he gets this time what he wanted from the first one, naming the boundary.
That's poor bowling. And I think he said to himself, better. Cheesed himself out of 3 runs earlier. No mistake here. Fine, fine shot.
It's a lovely shot. It's a very, very nice way to go to 50. Not a great delivery from Mohamed Sami, but it certainly gave Paul Collingwood just the opportunity he was looking for. And he took full advantage. Very, very good 50. 52 not out now from just 65 deliveries.
Well, Sammy might work out soon, but he's quite sharp in that area, Paul Collingwood. Gets on top of it so well. No need to run for that. 50 all the way.
I think he hit that as well as he might have done, Paul Collingwood, but hit it well enough.
Well, he got in a good position. Seizes on this length very early. There is a deep backward square, but he gets this early enough to hit the ball in front of square. Deep square leg actually hasn't seen this. He started running the other way. Another boundary for Collingwood. 8 for him.
And again, exactly the same place. It was slightly shorter, slightly quicker. Collingwood again in a very good position and pulling the ball away in front of square.
Same thing again, and Abdul Razak is looking at deep backward square as to why haven't you moved. Well, the simple fact is he's not picked it up at all. It's a flat shot from Paul Collingwood. There is a mid-wicket in position as well, so there are 2 areas that you can look for the catch, and he plays it very well.
Collingwood has hit 3 boundaries in the last 2 overs, and all 3 have come from pulls through mid-wicket.
Again, very quickly onto this. Canaria back into the attack nursery end. Drops fractionally short.
Because Paul Collingwood has been so strong on the pull today. He's latched onto anything fractionally short. Just not a quick enough pitch, really. Easy paced. Virtually all of Collingwood's pulls have been in front of square.
Flowing shot. Across the line it goes. 4 more runs to Paul Collingwood to take him on to 99. And it's a record partnership now for the 4th wicket for England against Pakistan.
Very good shot. Good use of the feet. Aggressive intent being shown there by Collingwood in his 90s. Now pushes himself to 99 with that lovely drive over mid-off. Very good finish.
There it is. There's the 100. He looked for the space. He deliberately worked it there. And that is a very, very good 100 from Paul Collingwood. He came to the crease when England was just slightly tottering at 88 for 3. He took command almost straight away, and he's seen it through. He's 100 not out from 157 balls. There are 12 fours contained in that innings. And as I say, it's been a very, very fine inning.
Certainly is. First 100 in England, and that too at Lord's. So a special moment for Paul Collingwood. He's got himself on the board here at Lord's. So really a top quality innings and making a statement here.
Runs. Got that one wrong, Umar. Just slightly over pitching and perhaps the wrong line as well. Races away downhill there. 8 runs coming from that over. 3-2-1 for 3 now, England. Back to the 4.
Collingwood takes this on top of the bounce.
Runs again. Again the wrong line from Umar. That was a good shot.
Shot of the morning, this. Again, just drifting. Full of length into leg stump.
Too much room again outside our off stump. And Collingwood seizes the opportunity to get another boundary.
That is short, and Collingwood will try and hit that for 6. Doesn't quite succeed. A real long hop from Afridi. Keeps bowling there. He won't be bowling for long. Paul Collingwood tried to hit the last one for 6. Another 4. Brings up the 50 partnership. Punch down the ground. Paul Collingwood is that sort of player. Fantastic timing. Quick outfield, and Collingwood has another boundary. Moves on to 148.
Sticky little period here for Paul Collingwood, but the inside edge, the slightly involuntary inside edge, takes him on to 150. So on he goes. And the packed house here at Lord's applauding the efforts of Paul Collingwood. 150 has occupied 236 balls. Has contained 20 falls. Good positive shot. A lot of confidence in that shot from Paul Collingwood. He played a lovely one yesterday to take him from 95 to 99 where he came down the pitch to Canary. And it looks as though he's determined to take the attack again to the leg spinner.
Beautifully executed drive also raises England's 400.
Well done. That was good work. It spun quite a bit.
Well, he's got a wicket. It's an area. He'd be wondering when it was going to come. He's got Collingwood. It's a big wicket. Drags him down the wicket. A little bit too. It's a good stumping. Never had a chance to get back. But this wicket, Mikey, is just starting to turn a little more consistently. Paul Collingwood's long vigil comes to an end. He's played magnificently. 186 from 327 balls, and I'm sure the standing ovation will be received all around the ground for him. Players on the balcony, supporters all stood up.
Good shot. Really good shot from Paul Collingwood. It was too short, but Collingwood was in a nice position. He got on top of the bounce and punched it away through the offside.
Don't think Corey Collingwood will be too impressed with that. He has to get him onto the front foot. But let's have a look at the batsman. That was a good shot from Paul Collingwood.
Runs and 4 of them. 2 men out there, but that was perfectly timed by Paul Collingwood. 207 for 3. Not a good delivery. Wrong line. And bread and butter stroke really for a right-hander, but did little more than just turn it away using the pace, and it fairly flew away. Collingwood looks in good touch. He's played this stroke, the back foot punch, on a number of occasions last evening, and one this morning that's raced away down to the long off boundary.
Well, he does look in good touch. Ball sits up nicely on this easy pace pitch. Enough power to find the boundary. And also good placement. Beat that offside field.
Tucked away very sweetly. Up it goes towards the grandstand very easily.
Well, I think Paul Collingwood, he's had 3 lives for me so far this morning. And now he's starting to time it. That's beautifully timed. Up the hill at Lord's. It just races away. The outfield also is quicker today. The pitch certainly has had more carry.
It's another replay, really. It's gone a little straighter. Makes absolutely no difference, really. It's 4 more. And Jerome Taylor has just strayed a couple of times there. Too close in terms of line to leg stump. Just a little bit too full as well. He has bowled some absolutely beautiful deliveries this morning. There's a little bit of shape there, still a bit of shape.
I don't think it's that bad a ball. I think it's just a very good shot. He takes this. This might have even missed off stump at the time it finished moving. Paul Collingwood loves to work the ball into the onside.
50 for Paul Collingwood. Simple single, an acknowledgement from the batsman. We'll also have to acknowledge he's had a fair degree of luck in getting there in this innings, but it doesn't seem as though that's worrying him one little bit.
No, as I said when we came on commentary, 3 lives. You get 1 life, you think you've done well. At international level, you get 3. Well, you've got to make the most of it. Maybe 150 not out. Give him 100, that's for sure.
That won't help the bowler's demeanour either. And it's a controlled edge, if we can put it that way. Soft hands, and is guided really through the slips cordon. It's reached the boundary. Enough pace in this outfield to keep that ball rolling all the way to the boundary. Back the bowler goes.
He was saying about Corey Collingwood getting frustrated. That will annoy him. And it's quite a deliberate shot. It's over the face, but
Terrific shot. Placed perfectly through extra cover. Collingwood moves on to 59.
Just over pitching Bravo. He wants Collingwood driving. He feels he can get the edge, get him caught. That's beautiful. Perfect technique, high elbow. Fantastic technique from Paul Collingwood.
And he does like to cut.
he put those away all day long. He's 309 for 4. Oh, good work. Not really deliveries in the over, the one playing this. Oh, that's the extra ball for the wide. It's cost him 4. Nicely played though. Collingwood into the 70s. Nicely punched away, isn't it? That's going to go all the way. And that brings up a 100 partnership. And Collingwood goes on to 77.
Good batting this from Collingwood. Congratulating his partner on a 100 partnership. Quickly onto the back foot, punching it, punching well, finding the gap. Brave attempt from Chanderpaul.
Well, he's dropped it short. He's got no cover on the leg side. And Collingwood helps himself to 4 more.
Well, this is meat and drink for Paul Collingwood. He's been there long enough. It was short enough, not enough pace to worry him. And in fact, he actually got it in front of square, which just goes to show the nature of the wicket and probably how early he saw it.
That's the way through the covers. A little bit too full this time. It's got the help of the slope. And that'll take some of the tension away. It'll also take Paul Collingwood to within striking distance now of his 100.
I wonder if he's thinking now 1 hit, just 1 strike. It's a lovely half volley which he puts away. Absolutely no chance of Fieldish catching this. He middles the ball. It's in a good position. He's on 97, 1 hit.
Well, it's edged. It's away through the gap. It will bring him 4 and it will bring him his 100. Paul Collingwood was punching the air soon after he left the outside edge of his bat. It might not have been the best 100 he's ever made. It's certainly going to be a valuable one. And to give him full credit, when he's used his luck, he's accepted it, and he's carried on in the same style throughout, with positive intent, with some lovely shots. He's played a whole hatful of lovely shots in that 100, 13 fours, and he's now 101 not out.
I wouldn't be too keen for people to be questioning my approach to the game, as Collingwood helps himself 1 bounce over long on to what is probably a bit of innocuous off-spin from Chris Gayle.
A typical Collingwood stroke. When he goes over the top, he likes to go over the onside using that bottom hand, that right hand that really comes in. You can see the right side and the right shoulder coming into the stroke and helping the ball over the onside, even though it probably pitched on around off stump or so. Bowled him finally. A little bit of success for Dwayne Bravo, and he's deserved that. He's bowled an excellent line. He's kept going, and finally Paul Collingwood's innings comes to a close. It was a delivery that broke back sharply in between the gate offered by Paul Collingwood, and Nelson does for him.
Well, if somebody was deserving of a wicket, it was Bravo. He got it in the right area. Instead of going away from the bat, it cut back into Collingwood, and he left enough space for Bravo to get through, and he's a happy man. He likes to celebrate. He enjoys his wickets, and he's deserved this one. Collingwood